5 habits of mentally strong people you need to know. These habits are not just random actions, but are deeply ingrained practices that can transform your life. Did you know what mental toughness really is? It's a concept often misunderstood by many. It's not about being stoic or emotionless. In fact, it's quite the opposite. It's about embracing your emotions and using them to fuel your resilience. It's about having the inner strength to face any challenge life throws your way. Whether it's climbing a mountain or dealing with a personal crisis, mental toughness is your greatest ally. Let me share a story about Thomas Alva Edison, a man whose name is synonymous with innovation and perseverance. In 1894, his entire factory was completely destroyed in a fire. Imagine the devastation of seeing years of hard work go up in flames. The damage was so severe that nothing was left, and he lost $23 million in today's money. It was a catastrophic loss by any measure. Even a prototype he had been working on for years was burnt to ashes. This was not just a financial loss, but a blow to his dreams and aspirations. Now, most people would be utterly crushed by such a devastating loss, but not Edison. He saw an opportunity where others saw only despair. After finding out about this situation, his response defined what we call mental toughness. He didn't let the disaster break him. Instead, he used it as a stepping stone. You know what he said? His words were a testament to his unbreakable spirit. He remarked, "All our mistakes have been burnt up. Now we can start afresh with a clean slate." This perspective is what sets mentally strong people apart. This, my friends, is the essence of mental toughness. It's about seeing the light, even in the darkest of times, and believing in the possibility of a new beginning. This ability to maintain a positive attitude even during the worst of times. It's about staying calm and composed, no matter what life throws at you. Just like a healthy diet and regular exercise make you physically strong, certain habits can turn a mentally weak person into a mentally strong one. These habits are the foundation of a resilient mind. In today's video, we're going to talk about some habits which can make you someone who stands out from the rest. These habits will not only help you survive, but thrive in any situation. So, let's get started. We all crave comfort, the warmth of familiarity, the safety of routine, stability. But the truth is, life is about change. It's the one constant we can rely on. Think about it. Every day the sun rises and sets, painting the sky with new colors. The seasons change, bringing new experiences and challenges. And we, ourselves, are constantly evolving, growing and transforming. Now, some people resist change. They cling to the familiar, even when it no longer serves them, holding on to old habits and outdated beliefs. But mentally strong people, they understand that change is inevitable. They see it as a chance to learn, to adapt, and to become better versions of themselves. Think of an eagle during a storm. Most birds seek shelter, right? They hide, waiting for the storm to pass. But the eagle uses the power of the wind to soar higher. It faces the storm head-on, using its strength to rise above the chaos. It sees the storm not as an obstacle, but as an opportunity to rise above, to reach new heights, and see the world from a different perspective. That's what mentally strong people do. They embrace change. They adapt. They grow stronger through it. They see challenges as opportunities to learn and grow. Remember, change can be painful, it can be scary, it can make us feel vulnerable and uncertain. But it's also an opportunity for growth, for reinvention. It's a chance to shed old layers and emerge stronger, wiser, and more resilient. So the next time you're faced with a change, don't shy away from it. Embrace it. See it as a chance to grow, to learn, and to become a better version of yourself. Use it to propel yourself forward. Become the eagle, not the bird seeking shelter. Rise above the storm. Embrace the winds of change and let them lift you to new heights. Let's talk about boundaries. Imagine you're standing on a beach and the tide is coming in. The waves are gentle but persistent, always moving forward, always encroaching. You wouldn't just stand there and let the waves wash over you, would you? No, you draw a line in the sand. This line represents your personal boundaries. You'd say this far and no further. This is your space, your limit, your declaration of self-respect. That's what boundaries are all about. They're about protecting your time, your energy, your well-being. They're essential for maintaining your mental and emotional health. Mentally strong people understand the importance of boundaries. They know that without them, they risk being overwhelmed and drained. They know what they're willing to tolerate and what they're not. They have a clear sense of their values and priorities. They're not afraid to say no to protect their priorities. Saying no is not about being rude, it's about being respectful to yourself. They're selective about who they spend their time with, what they allow into their minds, and what they commit to. They understand that their time and energy are precious resources. Think about your own life. Are there areas where you need to establish stronger boundaries? Reflect on your daily interactions and commitments. Are you letting people take advantage of your time or energy? Are you feeling constantly exhausted or overwhelmed? Are you saying yes when you really want to say no? It's important to recognize these moments and understand their impact on your well-being. It's time to draw that line in the sand. Reclaim your space, your time, your energy. It's time to protect your peace, your power, your potential. Embrace the freedom that comes with setting boundaries. Remember, saying no to what doesn't serve you is saying yes to yourself. It's an act of self-love and self-respect. So stand firm, draw your line, and honor it. Chapter 3. Let's be honest, we live in a world of instant gratification. We want it all, and we want it now. But real growth, real achievement, requires sacrifice. Think about an athlete training for the Olympics. Do they get to eat whatever they want, sleep in late, skip training sessions? No way! They sacrifice comfort, pleasure, even social events, all for their ultimate goal. Mentally strong people understand this principle. They know that to achieve something extraordinary, they have to be willing to give up something ordinary. It might mean sacrificing unhealthy habits, late-night parties, or even toxic relationships. It might mean saying no to distractions and yes to discipline. Remember, sacrifice isn't about deprivation, it's about investment. It's about investing in yourself, in your dreams, in your future. So, what are you willing to sacrifice to achieve your goals? What are you willing to give up today to create the life you deserve tomorrow? The power is in your hands. Chapter 4, let's talk about failure. Now, nobody likes to fail, right? It hurts, it bruises the ego. But here's the thing, failure is not the opposite of success, it's a stepping stone to it. Think about a child learning to walk. Do they give up after the first fall? No, they get up, they stumble, they fall again, but each time they learn, they adapt, they get a little bit closer to walking. Mentally strong people understand that failure is not the end, it's feedback. It's an opportunity to learn, to grow, to come back stronger. They don't let failure define them, they don't let it paralyze them with fear. They embrace it, they analyze it, and they use it as fuel to propel themselves forward. Remember, the only way to avoid failure is to avoid trying, and that's the biggest failure of all. So embrace your mistakes, learn from them, grow from them, and never ever give up on your dreams. Chapter 5. Let's talk about self-love. Now, this isn't about being arrogant or narcissistic. It's about recognizing your worth, your value, your potential. It's about treating yourself with the same kindness, compassion, and respect that you would offer to someone you love dearly. Mentally strong people understand that self-love is not selfish, it's essential. They prioritize their well-being. They make time for self-care. They nourish their minds, bodies, and souls. They set healthy boundaries. They surround themselves with positive influences. Think about it. If you don't love and respect yourself, how can you expect others to? If you don't believe in yourself, who will? Self-love is the foundation for everything else in life. It's the key to unlocking your full potential, to living a life of joy, fulfillment, and purpose. Remember, you are worthy of love, starting with your own. So be kind to yourself, forgive yourself. Celebrate your accomplishments, embrace your imperfections. You are a work in progress, and that's perfectly okay. So these were 5 habits commonly found in mentally strong people: embracing change, establishing boundaries, the power of sacrifice, embracing failure, and practicing self-love. These are not just habits, they are principles for living a more fulfilling, resilient, and successful life. If you want to become mentally strong, you need to cultivate a similar mindset. It won't happen overnight, it takes time, effort, and consistent action. But I promise you it's worth it, because when you develop mental strength, you become unstoppable. You develop an inner resilience that allows you to overcome any obstacle, achieve any goal, and live a life that truly lights you up. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and hit the bell icon for future updates. And remember, you have the power within you to create the life you desire. Go out there and make it happen. Thank you.